Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's demonstration, I'm going to show you how to install Windows 10 in your laptop computer or desktop computer. Okay, so before we may begin guys, kindly, if you have not subscribed, do us that favor. Alright, so we are good to go. I will click on a blank .txt file and list some of the tools that we are going to use in this process. So the first tool that we are going to use, let me just write tools, and the first tool that we are going to need is a flash disk. Flash disk is a flash disk. Okay, this is hardware tool, at least 4 GB in space. Okay, then the second tool are now the software tools that you are going to need. The first tool is the Windows 10 image. Okay, so you can download it from this site. It's called Get Into PC. Okay, just type download Windows 10, and so Windows 10 image ISO, okay, file, Windows 10 ISO file, right? So we have already got the flash disk and Windows 10 image. So what we need to do is to create a bootable USB drive. Which software do we use to create a bootable USB drive? It's called Rufus. Okay, the last two tools, which are Windows 10 image and Rufus, they are downloadable. Okay, and there's a very good site through which you can download these tools. Okay, you just type Get Into PC. Okay, this site, this is the best site through which you can download your softwares for free with crack. Okay, alright, so let's go back to our discussion. So we already got the three. I have a flash disk which is 8 GB. I have a Windows 10 image and Rufus software. So I will plug in my flash disk and begin the process. The first process that we do is to create a bootable USB drive. Okay, using this software. Okay, allow me to plug in my USB drive. Okay, so I will go to File Explorer, to PC. As you can see, this is my USB drive F. So it's 8 GB. Okay, and I'm going to make this USB drive to be bootable. Okay, so that we can install Windows 10 in another computer. So I'll click on I'll go to where Rufus is and initiate the process. As you can see, this is my software, the Rufus software. Okay, and here are a list of Windows 10 images that we can use. Okay, for the first case is Windows 10 x64 and version is 2004. Okay, and we're going to choose that one. So I'll click on Rufus and run as admin. Okay, so this is the user interface of Rufus. Okay, this is the user interface of Rufus. So we are going to make that flash disk to be bootable in Windows 10. Okay, so for the first option in Rufus, as you can see, the list of devices that are plugged in, the external devices that are plugged into your computer. In our case, it has only found one, which is our flash disk. Okay, and it has selected that one automatically. Suppose there are 2 or 3, kindly select the one that you want to make bootable. Right now, the second step is to choose the disk image. Right, so you just come here where it's written select and click on select. Wait it popping up, and now you go to there, you go to location where your disk image is. Okay, so in my case I'll choose the first one. Okay, this is 2020 version, right? This is 2020 version. Okay, and just click on open. As you can see, it has come here. Get into PC, this one .isco, right? And now guys, this is also most important part, the partition scheme. It depends on the partition scheme of your computer through which you will choose. Okay, for the case of the laptop that I want to install Windows 10, the partition scheme is MBR. Okay, so I will choose MBR. Okay, master boot record. It's one of the oldest partition scheme, but GPT GUID partition scheme, okay, the latest. So this is a whole laptop that's still using MBR. I'll choose MBR, and now leave everything the way they are. The only part that you can choose, that you can make changes, is the first part, the second part, and the third part. Okay, it depends on the partition scheme of your laptop or your desktop computer. Then everything the way they are, leave them and just press on start. Okay, you will receive this warning because this process will format your USB drive. Okay, all the data will be destroyed, so just click OK. And guys, this process will take at least 15 minutes. So let's see when this process ends. Okay guys, it's done. So guys, what we are going to do is to close it. Just click on the close, okay, and come back to this PC. And now as you can see, it's here. The Windows, this flash disk has been made bootable, and now we can install operating system to any other computer. Okay guys, so guys, what I'm going to do basically is to remove this flash disk. Okay, and we proceed to that computer that we're going to install operating system. Okay, so I'll just eject it. Okay, let's give, okay, it's out. So I'll remove it. And now guys, let's see you in the other screen. Bye. Alright guys, this is the computer that we're going to install Windows 10. Okay, so this is a Dell computer, and they initially it had Windows 8.1, but the owner wants to upgrade it to Windows 10. So we're going to install Windows 10 to this computer. Okay, and remember, here is our disk. We have created a bootable USB drive using which software? Rufus. And now Windows 10 image is here. We're going to install operating system to this laptop. So I'll just plug it in to USB port. Okay, it's in guys, it's in. So basically guys, when we want to install operating system, what we basically do is to access the boot menu. Okay, and each brand or rather each product of computers has different boot keys. For example, Dell, its boot key is F12. HP is normally F9. Okay, function key. You use the function keys, as you can see. Dell it's F12. Okay, HP is normally F9. Then which one do we say again? Lenovo it's also F12, or you use FN then F12. Okay, so in this case this is Dell machine. Okay, so what you do, you press power button and immediately start pressing F12 for the case of Dell. This is Dell machine. Boot key we obtain through F12. Okay, if it were HP, we could have obtained boot key through, we could have obtained boot menu through F9. Okay, alright, so I'll press on the start button here. See, it's hidden here behind the cover here. So you press on the start button and immediately start pressing F12. Okay, you just press F12. Okay, you just go. Okay guys, it's here. Just wait, it will come. Alright guys, we'll receive this menu here, and the BIOS will ask us, in which storage device do you want to boot your operating system from? Alright, we've already created a bootable USB drive, so choose USB drive. Okay, the second option. Right guys, and you hit enter. Okay, you hit enter the enter on your keyboard. Okay, just look and wait. You will receive installation menu through which you will be directed what to do. So just give it time guys. This is a very heavy operating system, Windows 10, the latest version, the 2020 version. Okay, it's not light, it's heavy, so that one will take some time. But what you must know is how to obtain a boot menu. For the case of HP, use F9, Dell use F12, Lenovo also F12, or you can use FN F12. So guys, as you can see, now the computer is loading the files from our flash disk, the bootable flash disk. Okay, and now the installation menu is here. As you can see, generation, rest power 2, and just give it time guys, it has come guys. And now this one. Okay, and now here we can proceed. This is installation menu, Windows setup. So we can proceed from this point. You just type next. You just click on next. Okay, and whenever you want to, and suppose you wanted to repair your operating system, you can go through this way, repair your computer. But now this is a fresh installation. Okay, I just click on install now and wait. As you can see, setup is starting. Just give it time guys. I'm using my phone to take the video. Okay, so add 3 Windows 10 Pros. Okay, there's standard, then there's DLA, then there's QOEM. Okay, but in our case we always choose standard. Okay, just choose standard and click on next. Give it time, things will load. And now guys, just I accept the license and make sure that you read the license. Okay, it's always very important. The agreement license, you should read about it. Don't just click on I accept and before you can read about it. So next, now guys, this is one of the most important parts. We want to install operating system to this computer. Okay, don't type on upgrade, don't click on the upgrade, come to custom install Windows only. Okay, and click on it here, custom install Windows only, and you click on that and give it time. So guys, these are disk. It has these partitions. It has a lot of partitions. It's almost five is a lot. Okay, and there are some wasted partitions here, located space. Okay, so I will choose where there's a lot of space to install the Windows 10, because the owner wanted the data. I don't want to fully format this hard disk. Okay, because the owner has not made the backup, so we must reserve the data. We can't fully format the hard disk. If the owner had made a backup previously, I could have deleted or formatted all these partitions and combined them into one partition, then we installed operating system from that one partition. But because the owner has not made the backup, we'll be forced to install operating system on top of another. Okay, so that the previous operating system will go to Windows hold, and we can obtain the previous files from that Windows hold. Okay, so I'll choose the local disk D, which is partition 3. Okay, and it's primary, meaning this is where the previous operating system resides on. Okay, then you click on next, and now guys, installation has begun, and this one will take a lot of time. This one will really take a lot of time, around 30 minutes to 1 hour. It depends on the speed and the RAM memory of that computer. Okay, so we will have to wait it for those 30 to 1 hour, and I'll post the video and return when it's almost. Okay, this is the installation part, and there's no setting that we can do under this installation part. The window will be installed, and now we can begin the setup. So let's wait until it's fully installed. Let's say it's two-step, the last step, even the second last step, installing updates. So it's 100. You can begin some setup to our newly installed operating system. So just wait the process to finish up. Okay, so the laptop will restart. It has shut down, and it will restart soon and start the setup. As you can see, the new operating system has been installed successfully, and now the setup is beginning. So we'll just give it time. We'll just give it time, it won't take long. So we are still having the flash disk in, but now it's of no use because we already installed operating system to this computer. We can remove it anytime if you like. So as you can see, there's some changes. So this was a Dell computer, and we obtained the boot menu through which so just leave it to pick automatically. We obtained the boot menu through which key, function key of 12, F12. Okay, So allow it. It won't take long. This is Core i5 Dell machine with the RAM of 4 GB, speed of 2.697. Okay guys, just give it time. The setup is initializing. So there's also a process that will take around 20 minutes, 20 to 30. After this one. So starting services, and now the last step will be getting ready. So the getting ready process will take for around 20 to 30 minutes, and I will have to pause the video and come back when it's done. So let's just give it time. Okay, so this process will take a lot of time, okay, around 20 to 30 minutes. So I will pause the video and return when the getting devices ready process is done. So guys, the getting device ready process has been finished. So the computer has restarted and it will continue to another menu, setup menu. Okay, so let's give it time. Let's give it time so that we can proceed to setup. Okay, the getting ready process really took a lot of time, around 20 minutes. So this is another process that the device has restarted. So this one will not take a lot of time. So this is where we can set up this device, such as username, passwords, and all other stuff. So let's just give it time. Okay, it will choose automatically the newly installed operating system, so we don't need to tell the computer which operating system to choose, because it will choose the newly installed operating system. So in that case, it will choose the latest version that you have already installed today. So just give it time. In other computers that will not happen. It depends. So just give it time, guys. It will load the setup menu so that you can set stuffs like username, passwords, and other stuff. Okay guys, as you can see, the setup menu is launching. Just a moment. You can start to set up the device. So guys, the process is done. So we are beginning to set up the computer. So for the language, so for the region, let me choose this one is saying USA, but I'm in Kenya, so I'll choose where Kenya is as my region. Kenya. Remember to choose your region. Don't choose where it's not your region, though it has no effect, but you know, be proud of your country. So K, I'll choose where K is. This is my region, Kenya, and I say yes. You should be proud of your country. Don't choose USA when you're not from USA, and don't choose India when you're not from India. So just choose your region, though it has no effect on setup, but you know, should be proud of your country. Patriotism. So just wait. We go to another step of config. So is this the right keyboard layout? For the case of keyboard layout, just choose US. Okay. And now want to add a second keyboard layout? No. Choose skip. Okay. Skip. Now let it begin. Let's let it load other setup. Let's connect it to a network. Say I don't have internet, so that we can go very fast. But whenever you have internet, kindly connect. Okay. So I don't have internet, so that we can go very fast. Just type continue with the limited setup. And now the username. In this case, the username I'll use as let's say admin. I don't know the owner of this laptop's name. I don't know the name of the owner, so I like using admin as username. So I'll just type admin like this and next. For the case of password, I don't want to use password now because the owner will use his own password. Okay. And next. Now give it time. Choosing privacy setting for your device. Just accept after reading all this information. Remember to read the information, guys. And now do more across device with activity. Just say yes after reading that privacy information. Give it time. So it's loading. We're getting everything ready for you guys. So after this one, we'll be ready to use our operating system, the newly installed Windows 10. We can now play games, cannot play music, play videos, and install other softwares for operations. If you are a programming guy, you can install basic softwares such as code blocks for C and C++ coding, NetBeans for Java coding, PyCharm for Python, and others. Okay, so just give it time, guys. Don't turn off your computer. It will take several minutes. Just give it time. Okay, as you can see, Windows stays up to date to help protect you in an online world. So just give it time. It will load the desktop so we can install our applications, put movies, music, games, and other stuff. Guys, it's done. We have successfully installed Windows 10. And just for short demo, you can check the version of your window through typing this command. Just press on the Windows and R, and this run will come here. Okay, and just type WinVer, like this. Okay, and you check the version of the window that you have installed. So wait, it's coming. As you can see, Windows 10 version 2004. So guys, that's the end of this video. So bye and see you again in the next video. Kindly remember to subscribe.